Destiny has all the things a child could ask for. And perhaps it's Destiny's fate that she and her brother Mills find themselves in Europe on the island of Cyprus. Here they have a room of their own, full of stuffed toys.
This is the house.
But their father, Tag Bashir, had to build all of this himself. Originally from Sudan, he's been stranded on Cyprus for 17 years.
They didn't give me anything to help me to do this house. They don't like it, they don't want it, because they want me to move from here and somewhere else, but I don't have nowhere to go. So I have to make myself a little bit comfortable just to survive and to live.
They are the British Army and their military base on Cyprus. It's a relic of the colonial era, when the island was still administered by Britain. Back then, officers and their families lived in these houses. Today, the children of refugees from Sudan and from the Kurdish territories in Syria and Iraq play here. 17 years ago, their parents were shipwrecked off the coast near the British base.
We had that problems with the boat. The engine stopped, and then the boat has a hole in the middle of it. And then the water starts getting inside the boat, and the boat starts drawing slowly, slowly. By that moment, we have seen like, okay, 5 or 10 kilometers in front of us, it was like a land there.
That was October 1998. 74 people were on the boat, manned by smugglers. Hours later, they finally reached land. Tag Bashir was one of the first to scale the cliffs.
I've seen one of the soldier was walking, and I ran to him and I asked him where we are. He told me, who are you and where you come from? I told him the story that we came with a boat, and the boat is down there, and the boat's carrying people down there. He told me where? I told him just down of the mountain there in the sea. He told me, okay, you are safe, it's a British base. And the lucky thing that we were thinking that we have been saved and we're gonna start a new life.
His and the others' new life on Cyprus was safe, but it was also the end of their dream of traveling onwards in Europe. Doros Polycarpou has been following the fate of these refugees for years. The Cypriot helps however he can, but so far no political compromise has been reached.
The British, they don't want to give a solution because they are afraid that this will become encourage other people to use this as a way to enter UK. The Cypriot authorities, they don't want to give a solution because they consider it that is a problem of the British. So the British has to find a solution for this.
The 15 refugee families living on the former base are on British territory, but the British government won't let them move to the UK. It would like to deport them to the Greek Cypriot part of Cyprus. But the refugees see no future for themselves in Cyprus, so they're staying put. Doros Polycarpou has been assisting Mustafa Shimus for years. The Syrian Kurd is depressed and has lost all hope.
I like to die, not stay here. Me and my children. I wish I died before 18 years and I don't have children, much better. You know, it's make my life more than in Syria.
Britain pays him and the other refugee families trapped here 500 euros a month. It's not enough to live on because they also have to pay for electricity, water, and rent. And they have no right to a work permit or a standard residency permit.
This is only for you. He's a stateless person from Syria. His children are stateless as well. They are born in this country. They are now 12, 14 years, other children, they are even older, and they don't have a citizenship.
Tag Bashir doesn't want to think about things like that. On the rare occasions he, Destiny, and Mills get to visit a playground outside the base. Penny Sadler, a British woman who's cared for the refugees at the base for years, teaches the children English once a week.
That's brilliant. They seem to have been left out in the cold. You know, while all this is going on, they would maybe be better off, having come over now, be free to go where they want, to Germany, to the European countries. But unfortunately, 17 years ago, this has happened.
Mills and his sister know little about their father's big dream of making it to London one day. Their travels are pretty much limited to trips to this playground in a neighboring Greek Cypriot village. Before they return to the enclosed compound they call home.